What's up, bro? It's your boy Teddy B checking in. It's been a minute since I've come at y'all. See what's going on out in the world. Just been working, you know, on that grind. Hope everybody had a fantastic and very fun and safe Halloween. Mine was good. I went to a small Halloween party the night before and was a vampire. And I'm probably getting some wind. Let me put my windows up. There we go. And I was a vampire the night before, and then the actual day of Halloween itself, I went up as a zombie. Had like the fake gashes in the face and fake blood everywhere, and it was crazy. Yeah, I had a lot of people giving me some really awkward looks, but it's whatever. It's all in the spirit of fun. So, what's going down? How's everybody been? It's been a minute since I checked in. I checked in when I went to House Scream. I think that was the last video I've posted, so it's well overdue. Was listening to the radio this morning and realized, you know, they were talking about Heavy D. Heavy D, he recently passed away. When I mean recently, I mean like yesterday he passed away. 44 years old, way too early. One of the greatest hip-hop MCs that ever lived. You know, a guy that never used bad language, a guy that never had a negative thing to ever say about anybody. You know, he was in a couple TV shows, he was in, I think, a movie or two, and then he was in hip-hop for quite a while. It was Heavy D or Heavy D and the Boys is when he had a little group going on. Had a couple big hits. I think his biggest hit was Now That We Found Love. I think that was probably his biggest one, and that came out, I want to say, in the mid-90s. He performed at the BET Hip Hop Awards 3 weeks ago, and from what I understand, he was at another venue. He was at the Michael Jackson tribute concert, which was, again, just a few weeks ago. Was listening to the news this morning, and they were saying that he was, I think, going up a flight of stairs in his complex where he's at, and he was having a hard time breathing. He braced himself against the wall. And one of the guys that lives in his building seen him and caught up to him, and because he was going down, and he said he cradled Heavy D and was holding to him, was talking to him, dude, it's gonna be okay, and he was saying that, I can't breathe. 911 showed up, ambulances, EMTs came and picked him up, took him to the hospital where he died. They said it's medically related, which means it could be anything. It could have been a heart attack, it could have been, it could have been high blood pressure, cholesterol, whatever. So I'm sure when an autopsy's done, and I'm sure they'll probably run toxicology just because, I'm sure we'll have an answer. But it really sucks because Heavy D was one of the good ones. I was really hoping for a comeback thing when I see him on the BET Hip Hop Awards. So, another death this week: Smoking Joe Frazier, the Thriller in Manila. Oh, I almost got hit. Ooh, okay, that was a little scary. Smoking Joe Frazier, probably one of the greatest boxers that have ever walked God's green earth. He passed away. There's been a lot of deaths lately. Andy Rooney passed away. Joe Frazier, Heavy D. There's a couple others too, and I can't think of off the top of my head right now because I'm kind of distracted as to why there's so much cop coverage in this intersection I'm coming up to. I'm gonna have to go dark. So anyway, like I've said, like I've said in a previous video of mine, life is very precious and life is very short. Always tell the ones that you love them, and make sure that you tell them that every time you speak to them, because you never ever know when the last is gonna be. You don't know. Whoa, what the hell? They got crime scene tape. There's 5-0 everywhere. As I cause another accident. Alrighty. Yeah, they had a section of the road blocked off with cars, and the other side was blocked off with crime tape. That's pretty crazy. Anyway. So yeah, my Ford Focus, my baby, my automotive child, if you will, that I've had since November of 2002. I finally sold her. She's gone. The only thing that I have left of her is my Ford Racing keychain that I have hanging up on my wall. That'll go to my next Ford vehicle to kind of keep it moving, and I have the stereo system that was in the Focus, that big 15. I've got it in the back of the Kia now, beating down the block. So, yeah, got a pretty good price for her, though it still sucks that it's gone because if I could, I would have made a project out of it, but I need the money for health reasons. So I'm going to start making my appointments soon and get things rolling with that. So, but with a little bit of the money that I got for that, I went and I bought myself a BlackBerry. So back in smartphones again, which I'm so happy about. So if you ever want to hit me up, you can hit me up on my YouTube channel. You can hit me up on Twitter, which is at VIZX_Big Brooklyn, BIGBRKLYN, and you'll be able to find me there. Hit me up. Let me know what's good. I'm on Foursquare, Ted J, whatever, you know. Hit me up. Let me know what's good. Anybody doing No Shave November? No Shave November. I'm one entire month without shaving. I am not sticking full true to the whole thing of No Shave November because your boy's got a couple scars on each side of my jawline, and it comes in real blotchy. But I'm gonna let the goatee and I'm gonna let the mustache grow the whole month. Let's see what the hell happens. I'm half Norwegian, so this should get interesting, you know. But I'm pushing 6 minutes, so I'm gonna cut this now. So just wanted to come at you, say what's up to the world. I hope everybody's doing good out there. It is, God, November. We're creeping up on Thanksgiving in a couple weeks. Can you believe it? Where the hell's 2011? It is November 9th. It is 7:11 p.m. Everybody get your slush puppy, and I will see y'all later. All right, Ted B, signing out.